Hi, it's Mr. Lester again. You know what's really shame? You know what's really shame? I can't even get no help. I can't even get, you know, like I say, I don't, I'm trying to find a job. I'm trying to, get on my feet. And it's hard for me to find a job because simple fact that, I had some things happen to me in my life and people can't see that. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to see somebody like me go through problems. I see you, Crystal, Brother Well, Carpenter. I see you. I see you. Uh, don't you see these houses right here? The city will not condemn this house, and it brings roaches. And they're talking about we bring roaches. Man, I'm telling you right now, if we're not the only one living in America. America has roaches, rats, everywhere. You got them in these fast food, Burger King, Taco Bell, McDonald's. When you go to these fast food places, you don't know where roaches are at. You don't know if there's one in your plate. When they serve it to you, put one in your hamburger. That's why I don't like going to these fast food places, because you can't tell. You can't tell what's in your food when they feed to you. You can't tell. You can't tell what they feed you. What you feed yourself in your home, that's what you're going to know. What you got, you could trust you. You could trust you, And you know what you want. You know what you need. And he knows what you need. Amen? And it's sad that I cannot get this church to help me up here. Okay? If I get penalized and stop going to this church here in my town, then so be it. But color does not matter. Color that will never matter. Only thing it matters is when you do what God tells you to do and help individual what they need help. That's when it matters. When you step in and do God's work, that's when it matters. Hallelujah. So I'll tell you what, God knows my situation more than Pastor Chad Rowe, more than that Destiny Outreach Center will ever know. Because I tell you, church is in, I hate to say it, in the money. I mean, tithe is one thing. Tithe, when you go to church, you have to tithe. Okay? But, it just, I can't see how anybody in 1 month tithe or put more money in that church, and I can't do it. I want to so bad to put money in that church. How much, food at the food capacity ministry, they give out food. And I thank you for that. I think they give out food every Monday and Thursday. Give out food at the food capacity ministry. Okay? And it's hard for me to not do the things that I do. I'm not here to gossip about the church, but it's true. Why would I want to lie about a church? If it's not true, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to say nothing. But everybody knows, everybody wants that money, everybody wants that car, everybody wants that life. Everybody wants to help. You don't tell me what to do. I'm my own boss. Nobody tells me what to do in my own home. Okay, I'm not nasty. I'm not living pitiful, but I can't help it because I had not one, but two crimes happened me to back, and I have not had my story on national TV, on news, talking about my crime. What happened back in '07 to '08, '07 to '08, I had crimes happen to me back to back. And nobody's looking at that. My testimony, nobody's looking at that. Nobody has come and talked to me how I changed them, how I did this, how my story helped them out on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm for the Dallas Cowboys, but I don't know. Is the Dallas Cowboys for their fans? If the Dallas Cowboys, there's many times I reached out to the Dallas Cowboys, and nobody will help me in my situation. Yeah, I see you, Pastor Chad. I see you. You know my condition. But no one, I tell you, I'm not here to gossip about the church, but I'm saying enough is enough. If it gets me away from this church and get me penalized, I'm going to tell the truth. Okay? Yeah, let's talk about last year to feed the 5,000. Okay? That was a number that God made, right, Pastor Chad? Okay? Let me tell you what, I'm the one less of that 7 in that number that he made. Okay. Yes, I got food. Okay. I think what anybody does at Destiny World Outreach Center, there's not one time that I don't go and say thank you for what anybody does for me. Okay. Like I say, I'm not, I know I'm not the only one that's hurting here. There's a lot of people that's hurting, not just me. But I'm here to say, if anybody that willing to stand up and come up and man up and do what God is telling them to do in their heart, that's what's going to make them to be a better person. So if you're out there preaching the word, then won't you step up to your words? Won't you step up what you preach on that platform? Won't you come to me and tell me what you need? Okay? Because I tell you what, I wish I can go on a vacation. I wish I can go to Florida right now. If I get somebody to take me to go to Florida so I can be on my vacation, I would take it. I would love to see a beach right now. I would love to see a beach. Not a shark. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of sharks out there. But like I say, I went out there one time. I lived on Galveston Island. Don't you believe that, Pastor Chad? I lived on Galveston Island. You know that? My mama, my real mama, she lived on 38th Street in S. I wasn't that far, about a block or two away from the seawall. And every time, I had to leave the house. Why? Because a simple fact, they want to do what they want to do, and I want to do what I want to do. And I never had no family to where that I can be around sister or brother or aunts and uncles, and they'll get on your nerves. They'll get on your, every living's nerve. But I haven't had that because I've been adopted. So that's why it's hard for me to sit here and be happy, not just and be happy what I have. I got my life. Okay, yeah, I'm breathing. I could have been dead this morning. Okay? But I just want to say, what am I going to use? What I'm a tool. You got bioscripts. You got pliers. You got all kinds of tools out there. But if you don't know how to use them, then you're going to be not used for yourself. Until what? Either you learn on yourself or somebody comes down the line and help you learn. Okay? I'm trying to be a man and stand on my own 2 feet. But I guarantee you this. If I had the proper tool and have me a garage, I bet you I'd make a 57 Chevy and preach at the same time. And probably bring people to save souls while I'm saving cars and building cars and set that example here in America. See, that's what I'm saying. Nobody don't know how to set that example here in America. All it is, like you say, I'm doing talk. But yet they get the money, but they're not doing nothing. Let me show you something, Pastor Chad. You want me to show you something right quick? Let me show you what I live around here. Look at that, bro. Trash. They want to say I'm living trash. Look at here. My apartment ain't trash. Look at that. I don't live trashy. They don't want to clean up. Look over here, Pastor Chad. Look over here. Look over here. Look over here, Pastor Chad. Look here. Look here. Look here. See what I'm saying? Look here. I don't live trashy. I don't live trashy. I don't live trashy. I'm tired of people putting me down. Look at this hill, Pastor Chad. Look at this hill. Look at this hill. The city won't do this. Nobody wants to stand up and come. This place is on for sale. And if you want it, Pastor Chad, won't you come and get it? It'll be help your organization in your church. You can save people and give them apartment to live and get them off the street. How you like that, huh? How you like that, Pastor Chad? These places are up for sale. Even my place where I stay at. Even my place where I stay up is up for sale. We don't even know if we're going to be on the street. They can come evict us right now. That's how evil this world is. And you want to talk about, I'm not getting with the program? Okay, yeah. Like I say, if I had $250,000 in that bank, I'll bring it over there to Destiny World Outreach Center. And here's my heart right here. But I can't do it. I've been poor for 47 years. And I've been on the street one time. And I can go homeless. It don't matter. I can go homeless. And I can save my money, Social Security. And I guarantee you, once I do that for about 5 or 7 years, I will get what I want, what I'm trying to tell people to do right now. I can do it. I got faith. You know, but like I say, this here is poor excuse. There's money out here, and nobody has came to get these apartments. You know, this could be Iron Man apartment, Pastor Chad. We can get a bunch of men off the street and get Iron Man in here. We make these Iron Man apartments. And you know, I can be a help into that. I can redo doors. I can paint. I can do anything. But you know, I'm challenging anybody from Destiny World Outreach Center to come here and get an estimate and see what we can do with these apartments. You know what I'm saying? You want to do something? Then why don't you step up and show Killeen, Texas, and my landlord that you about power. Okay? You're about power. We don't know how many people that's been in here, homeless people going in here and peeing and using the bathroom in here, doing whatever they want over here. But yet, we're sinners. I'm a sinner. The church don't know who I am. I have to show them. I'm not putting you down, Pastor Chad, but I tell you what, I have done weed, and I drunk beer, I smoked cigarettes, but I haven't gone further than that. Thank God. Because, like I say, I'm glad that I did not turn to drugs. I did not turn to sex. I did not turn to things of this world. You know, I'm not judging them. I'm not judging them. Because I could, like I say, just like my brother. I love my brother. I love him. But I wish me and him get together and help me in that way. But I've been praying over him, that God will work in his life and do the things that he needs to do and see what he got to do in God. You know what I'm saying? Love brother. Love your family. Don't be against them. See here? This is bad, man. Broken window. Broken window. Okay, you got doors open. Look here. This behind me, Pastor Chad. And these people, they won't do nothing about it that we renting from. They won't do nothing about it. They won't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm the truth. Remember that. I don't lie. So, people hasn't come and see what I have to go through. Yeah, you got an easy life. You got money. You got the church to help you do money. Me, I'm sitting here being poor, living off Social Security. What's your excuse? What's your excuse? What's your excuse? Yeah. What's your excuse? Yeah. Yeah, that's my pain right there. That's my pain right there. That's what the world gives you. They know how to do that, but they don't know how to be an example in people's lives. Yeah, put your money where your mouth is. Yep. Put your money where your mouth is. We need some buyers. We need them quick. Look at that, boy. Left open. Left open. See what I'm talking about? Left open. Left open. Every night. Left open. Oh, man. I pulled on something. See? These could be fixed and rented out, Pastor Chad. Come on, man. We need some money, man. We need somebody to step up and do some offering and put it into these people here. We're about to be evicted here. Look at that broken window. You don't know who's been in there. Do drugs. You don't know who's been in there. Look at here. Look at that. Look at that, Pastor Chad. Wow. Tell the truth, Shawn. Look here. Look here. These places can be fixed and make it Iron Man, Pastor Chad. Iron Man. Yeah. Iron sharpen iron. Iron sharpen iron. Come on. Iron sharpen iron. Yeah, where's it at? Iron Man. Where's it at? See? Every one of them. Don't know how many rooms of these are here. Don't know how many rooms. Probably about 20 of them. And you can put people in here, Pastor Chad. Oh, I can see it right now. Man, that y'all made these apartments, Destiny's apartments, man. Whatever name that you want these apartments to be, you can make it. I can see it in Jesus' holy name, Jesus Christ. I can see it performing and saving people's lives because we got them off the street. There's so many people on the street here clean, they could be in these apartments. And you know I'm telling the truth, Pastor Chad. You know I'm telling the truth. You know I'm telling the truth. I'm tired of people putting us down, and we ain't doing nothing. We're sitting duck, waiting for something to happen. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, I'm thankful for what anybody do in Mr. Lester's life. Show me what's real. Show me. Then I'll step up to you and say thank you. I'll just show you some apartments that's behind here. Now I'm gonna show you our apartments that's in front. I'm gonna show you what it looks like, Pastor Chad. It ain't looking like these here. So I'm gonna take you and see you. I used to have I ain't got my flag out, but I will put it out here in a minute. Here's a little walkway that I go through here. But yeah. And see, this house, it's abandoned. It's abandoned, and it draws rodents, rats, and roaches. How we can be the only one on this block that we brought roaches in this unit? You know, this in front of our place. Well, this is the house that's in front, beside us. Okay, but it ain't got no ceiling in there because I've been in it, and it's up for sale. Okay, and whoever wants to buy that, come and buy that. Yeah. Now these are nice ones. These don't have no top part on it. These here are nice. They got 12 units all the way down. 12 units. Ours is number one. I told you I hadn't had the flag out here in a minute, and I'm gonna put it out, and then I'm gonna get back on here again. But yeah, Pastor Chad, yeah. So now you see what I'm dealing with. It doesn't matter what I do inside. It's what's going on outside. So, which I will take care of in a matter of time if we don't get evicted. But, you know, we're doing whatever we can to take care of the apartment, take care of the place. That's all we can do. Like I say, it's a battle. Okay? And I'm not giving up. We're not giving up. And we definitely, see what I got on here? No trespassing. No trespassing. I mean, if you don't know me, then don't come to my door. But if you want to talk to me about Jesus, I'll talk to you. Okay? I'll talk to you. I'll lift you up. I got my stereo equipment, Pastor Chad. I got a DJ equipment. We can set it over here in these apartments, and we can have a cross there in front of them apartments, and we can have a little revival and put people in. As they get saved, they will get an apartment. And then after the next month, they'll start paying and help them put electric in here. Whatever they want. They want cable, they can get cable so they can see TBN. But this is a good example, Pastor Chad. If you're watching, please, I need, we need to take this to the altar, and we need to get these apartments taken care of so people can get in them. This is like abandoned ship. Abandoned ship. And I cannot, it just gets to me that when people tell me I'm not doing anything, and here is the proof. If I had some money, I'll take this place up and I'll rent it out. I'll rent it out to people that wants to do something with Jesus Christ. I will rent them out. I'll fix them up. But I don't know, don't hurry up and do something. They're going to be demolished. They're going to tear them down. And it looks like it's still good structure, good building. But come on, man. I need somebody from the church. Pastor Chad, please. I mean, we've been through so many realtors, so many people, buyers, and they came. And I mean, the lady said here it's going to take $60,000 per unit. I'm thinking it's $60,000 for the whole thing. It might be more. I don't know. Might be more. But can you see here, Pastor Chad? Can you see it? That you got people in here going to your church. And even if they don't go to your church, you can still have them here. You're renting money. You're renting money. You build these apartments. It can either call Destiny Apartments or Iron Man Apartments. Heck, it could be Hershey Apartments. Hershey for Michaela. There you go. There's another example, Mr. Shawn Lester. Michaela Apartments for Hershey. Wow. I said that before on one video. But like I said, these apartments are just sitting here, just like that house over there. And it's just drawing bad rodents, or I don't know if it's got rats in them. I don't know. But I'll show you some of them, and no rat came out to me. Some doors shut, some closed. So we got to do something, Pastor Chad. We got to do something. And please don't get on me. I'm just going through a lot. Everybody's going through a lot. I'm not saying I'm the only one. Okay? But, you know, here's a beer can here. Good thing I don't drink. I don't drink beer. I don't do stuff like that. Thank God. I'm not judging nobody, but I just don't, believe in that. It's not in my blood. What's in my blood is to show, it's that example is exactly what I'm doing. It's in my blood to show people that there's tools out here, and we're not doing anything. There's places that you can make money. But or put people in to have to save souls. There'll be lives in here, and they got saved, and because they wanted an apartment, they wanted somewhere to live, somewhere to where they can get off the street. Every person gets saved. I'm saying it right now. Every person that gets saved, you buy these apartments, Pastor Chad, you hand them a Bible. I see you standing out here, right here, giving them a Bible. Here's your apartment. We got you off the street. I go through downtown, when I go downtown to one of my business to go and pay one of my loans or just go and talk to them, I can just see a lot of people walking downtown. There's so many people downtown. I mean, they have to want it. You can't just put people in there if they don't want it. But when the ones that do, the ones that want it, those the ones that you'll get it. Those the ones that you'll put in here. Those the ones that you put in here and give them a Bible. There's the ones that can be here with that light on at nighttime because Jesus put them in there. Jesus created this and help people get in there. There's so much going on out here in the world today. They'll be safe. They won't be out there in the middle of the crime out here where they can get people living under the bridges, people living around buildings, people living, and I'm scared. I don't want to go to that. God's in my heart for me to do this. Otherwise, I wouldn't be showing this right now. So, there you go. If you can help Pastor Chad, I appreciate it. If you can help get a buyer, I appreciate it. And get me and I'll take you to the place that I rental, and you go in there and walk with me. Because she wouldn't be treating me the way she do. Because my pastor is right there with me, and he wants to do something with these apartments. Hopefully that can happen. But if not, I'll just keep posting it. Maybe somebody will come, an organization will want to get it. But the front of here of our apartment looks better than these here. Okay, than these here. See, the backyard of this White House, I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, if you can get the money, tear it down and build another house here, they want to put a park here. Okay, they want to put a park right here. They want to put a park. And if they do it, then, hopefully there won't be no windows breaking, But like I said, we've been going through a lot ever since we got this place. And like they say, you're going to go through stuff serving me. You're going to go through stuff serving me. And like I said, I'm glad you're on here, Pastor Chad. Now you see what I go through. You see my world. You see what I have to do. Okay, I'm in my apartment and I'm trying to keep it clean, and I'm telling you, it's nothing compared where you stay at. You got a house. I got an apartment. Yeah, you got to keep things clean. You got to maintain it. It's to get out of hand. But when it does, then hey, get your cleaning stuff out, get your trash bags, and just like y'all do at the church. When y'all have events, y'all get people to help sit and help clean up. Y'all get people and do things, volunteer. But, it's just me and Paige. So we learn how to do this at Harbor House. We learn how to, I know you saw me with a video, cleaning the cabinets, cleaning down there. I'm going to get back that. Because if I don't, I got a 30-day lease notice. And I don't want to turn that in. But if I turn that in, I'm not crying to the church. I run that on me. If I do that, hey, I'm not trying to bring a guilty trip on nobody. But, I don't have a vehicle. I don't have a trailer. I don't have these things. I'm trying to work on my driver's license. Because, I truly believe God called me at Destiny World Outreach Center for an amazing event here in Killeen. And what I'm talking about that, Pastor Chad, I know you could probably have a revival there at your church. But like I say, you got that big old backyard back there in that church. You've been set a tent out. So how about get a revival there and have a bunch of Bibles and I haven't seen that happen. I mean, come to church, have that. But a revival in Killeen. We need to get that. Revival. The biggest revival that you can probably ever get. Okay? And get all the other churches to see if they want to come, they can come. And if they want to get baptized, then they can get baptized. Okay? But, you can't draw people there if they don't want it. This world have went cold turkey. And, but you have to set that out to show them what's exciting. Celebrating Jesus. I'm telling you, I'm on fire, Pastor Chad. I don't know what more that I can do to prove it. That, hey, since that baptism last year, it may seem like because of time to time that in the event, me acting up and getting upset, I try not to do that. But, I know he's there for me. My mama is my angel. And every time I go to Destiny World Outreach Center, you may not know this, but I feel her presence there next to me. I don't care where I sit. It could be somewhere by the altar, somewhere over there on the side of the. I still feel her. Either up there at the cafe, somewhere maybe in the Celebrate Recovery. I feel her there. Wherever I'm at, okay, I'm there. Heck, I felt her all there when we was in Easter egg, when I did the volunteer for the traffic. I feel it everywhere, but mainly that church. And like I say, I'm not judging this church. That's not one time that I want to, gossip about this church. I'm a tool. Use me. And like I say, we can get a bunch of Iron Man. We were saying we was going to do this before. It never happened. We was going to go and walk into the neighborhoods and tell us about Jesus, about our church, about Destiny. Speaking about which, before you and Pastor Marla, Pastor Chad, Marla went on and did a serve in your community video. I don't see it no more. We need to do more of those. We need to do more of getting out our community, go in, hey, what we can do to help, what we can do to do the thing, what we can do. Now, I'm not saying I'm not asking $250,000 from Destiny, but what I'm asking, whatever it needs to take to get somebody on their feet, yeah. And they got money coming in, put it back in the church. That's what I'm about. Now, I know I said this, and you probably got it on record. last year, y'all said whoever can donate $100 to the church. Before December last year. That's still on my mind. And it's going to happen. Believe it or not. Yeah, before I'm gone from this church, I will do more in this church before out. Not see me no more. But like I say, I just want to tell you, Pastor Chad, I know you're about newcomers. I know you're about when you go out want to talk to people. I try my best not to go up and talk to you and do that, because that's what you get out of it when you go and talk to other people that first been there. I know you already saw me. You know everything about me. But you never know what I might have to say to you, what I'm going through, you know. But I didn't mean to do that one Sunday. Yeah, she came before me. I admit. And if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect you in front of newcomers. And I will apologize to her that I tapped on your shoulder that Sunday. But like I say, I'm going to say this. You never know if Jesus Christ is going to tap on your shoulder. So, he may tap me on my shoulder, and I better not get angry and upset. Why are you doing that? Why you tap me? No, we can't do that. We got to be obedience and not disobedience unto the Spirit. Okay? So, I don't know, from time to time, everybody goes through stuff from time to time. I don't know if it's financial. I don't know if it's car problem. I don't know if family related. Somebody went in the hospital. So, you know, speaking of which, my adopted mama, she crashed her car over here by a church down here in Killeen, right beside YMCA and another church, and hit a pole. And you know what she asked me, Pastor Chad? She asked me, did the pole move? No, but it totaled your car. And thank God angels was all around you. But she'll never get that car back. And I don't know if her insurance will help her get another car. Gosh, she's almost 80 years old. And I wish she'll be coming to church. And that's why I was seeking out at the time, while you're on your vacation, I seek out people on Facebook, what do you call that, Messenger, and I apologize. I'm telling you, I apologize to your mother. I apologize to her for seeking out when the time that I needed somebody to talk to during that time. But that's what I was doing. I needed someone to talk to me during that time when my mama crashed that car. You know, and when things happen, you go cuckoo. Okay? So I apologize to your mama, because I love your mama. Okay? I love everybody in there. And I'm not going to disrespect nobody in there. Before I disrespect anybody in there, I just leave. Because I'm not going to show no ugliness in a church that God sent me to. And you got my promise on that, Pastor Chad. I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying to let God work in me. His timing is better than our timing, because His ways is not our ways. We got to go on His ways. And I'm listening to every word I'm saying. Okay? So I'm preparing myself for tomorrow. I love my position, getting the carts, going picking people up. Some of them want their Sunday morning walk, and that's fine. But some of the kids, their children, their kids, they say, oh, why can't we ride? I just love that. I just love that. And I tell them they got the beautiful kids, they got a beautiful family. I tell them every time that I tell them. They say, thank you. And I say, well, you have a blessed Sunday. Enjoy the service. And that's what I tell them. So I tell you what, thank you for everything you're doing for me, Pastor Chad. It's not a day that I don't thank you, because I know you could have been my father. I could have been a son to you and been a son to Marla. Like Chaston, Michaela, and Addison. You got a beautiful family, Pastor Chad. Beautiful family. And I tell you, I love all of y'all. I love what y'all do. I love the whole family of the church. I love the Espanol. I love Vivian. I love Felix. I love everyone there. Okay? Everyone there. I want to tell you this. Rosalind cooked a really $5 meal. I'm telling you. And that was a Celebrate Recovery this past Tuesday. And I had to ask her. And she was getting mad because she was wondering why I didn't get up and eat because she cooked. She brought it to the Celebrate Recovery. I said, well, I don't do disrespect. I wait till someone tells me to go do it. Because I'm not, if I'm in your home, I'm not just going to go and get in your refrigerator without me, what you telling me to. That's disrespect. But I also want to tell a young man there from last Sunday, Pastor Chad, I do bring 2 sandwiches every Sunday. I thank you for what they put out there, bananas, little snacks up there, that room up there where Dominique and we get up there in prayer before they pray over you and Marla and everything that goes into Sunday that day. Growth track, everything, you know what I'm saying? I've been telling people about growth track too, Pastor Chad, at 1 o'clock. So if you get more people, more in there, hello, woohoo! So I tell you, yeah, but the young man Sunday, he bought me a lasagna last Sunday, and I didn't even tell him to. I told him I already had ate one sandwich, but he went and did it anyway. I said, well, thank you. I mean, what your heart do for me, I'm thankful. I'm not asking a lot. All I'm asking is to help me be more part of destiny. If I'm a team, then we need to show it. We need to do it more. Okay? And like I say, I would do anything to come to one of the family members' church, house, and maybe take out the trash. Maybe clean the car out. Or maybe, walk your dog somewhere. That's what I'm about. I don't need, no, we got family members to do that, But, I miss my family, Pastor Chad. I miss my uncles and nieces and grandchildren. I wish I could hold a baby right now. But you know what? That time is going to come. It's going to be my own child, or I'll be able to hold a baby. So, it ain't like I haven't before, but I have. But, like I say, Pastor Chad, them apartments back there behind us, you saw the front here. They're more better than the ones in the back. But like I say, pray over them. Pray that we find a renter. Pray that we find somebody, a Christian organization, to come and rent those apartments. Okay? We need them. Because we had one time, I'm not going to lie to you, one time they claimed there was a Dallas Cowboy fans, and they came, said there was a renter. Guess what? I handed them my rent money. And we got scammed. Everybody got scammed on here. Not just me. Everybody got scammed. And I'm watching it now. So if anybody comes up here and say they need their renter, I'll say, well, where's your papers? Where's your proof? I need to see your license, your rental license. I'm not going to hand money out no more to people like that. But like I say, pray over. I know you do, Pastor Chad. We're going to put this stuff in the storage. We're going to get this place Dominic clean. When she comes in here, the landlord, when she comes in here again, she's going to smell like she did before. And we've done it before. And I want to also tell last year, Michael and his family, thank you. They came here last Thursday, last Thanksgiving, and helped us in our apartment. So Michael and his family, he was on ushering. I think he was in the military. He gave me one of his jackets, fatigues. He gave me his boots. And, I'm like, wow. And I'm telling you, they said, his wife said, we don't depend on our family because we don't want to be a burden. Well, I don't want to be a burden to Destiny, okay? I don't want to, I want to be able to get on my feet and stand because I had somebody from Destiny stood up and helped me. And I won't be this era. I want to end this era. I want to get my teeth fixed. I want to go and look at a dental. I want to get everything's coming to me. My car, my license. I'm a DJ now, Pastor Chad. Won't you try me out next year? Or maybe Christmas and New Year's. Maybe help me get my DJ equipment there. You got some music? I'll bring it there. I know y'all got your own DJ there. But put me beside him. Let's see who does better. All right? Let's have a DJ challenge. Woo! A DJ challenge your destiny. I say, hey, put that on your schedule for New Year's Eve. Have a DJ schedule. DJ battle. Who can DJ? And whoever can do it, they got a vacation coming. And woo! I'm about changes, Pastor Chad. So I'm about that. I'm giving you something to work with. So hey, I know Christmas is coming down the line, NFL things, but have a DJ challenge, and let's see who wins. And put a going to okay, go to Slip Bomb because it'll be winter time. But I don't know where vacation you'll go. If it's not Florida, maybe go to Dallas, maybe go to New York City, wherever you go after New Year's. But hey, but like I say, those are my dreams, Pastor Chad. Those are my dreams that I haven't fulfilled. Is to do things out here and have people say, wow, where did he get that from? Him. And I thank you. You gave it to me. People in the church gave it to me. All right. I'm done. You told me to stay off the internet, stay off of it, and I'm trying my best. But I need help. I need help, and I need it speedy as it can be. But what you do, anybody do, you will not be sorry. Thank you, God Almighty, for my family, Destiny, World Outreach Center, and the best pastor in the world, Pastor Chad and Marla Rowe, and Pastor Carlos. I can't leave him out. Thank you, and God bless you, Mr. Shawn Lester. Okay, yeah, I was saying I was going to go live again. Yes, I got the flag up there. See, I got the flag up. I didn't show that to Pastor Chad when I had it on him. See, I got clothes out here. I had more chairs out, but I had took everything in. This is what we do. I do hand wash my clothes. That's what everybody don't understand. I hand wash my clothes. I don't have a laundromat to go down to. We can, but we're just the money that we go through, we put it on our bills and rent and all that kind of stuff. So we're lucky we even buy $100 worth of groceries starting of the month. That's our budget. So we don't have kids. It's just us two, me and Paige. And I showed Pastor Chad everything, even down through here. But you know, this neighborhood it's okay, but you know, if you want to call it the ghetto, I guess you call it the ghetto, but it's just a neighborhood. You know, and I got my flag. I represent this country, and I thank God for it. I love it. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. I just love being poor, I guess. I wouldn't have it no other way. No other way. But seeing this right here, amen. So, this is what I do again. I do my clothes. The inside looks out of control, but hopefully we can get it done before next inspection and next rent. Okay, so we can stay here. Okay, so this is the back view. I got it from the facing camera in front for me. So this is our cross, and I got it right there to bless our home that we live in, the little place where we at. And I just thank God for this cross. I don't know where I got this cross at, but it says I said a prayer for you today. So, amen. Well, I'll see y'all tomorrow, Destiny family. I got to rest up and be prepared for tomorrow, okay? God bless you, Mr. Shawn Lester and Paige Bailey.